I am all the way at this very edge of the map. All the way the fuck over here. And the reason I'm all the way the fuck over here is because I am going to get a different weapon. I figured if I'm going to be doing a strength build, might as well go with the strengthiest build possible. So, if you were watching the stream, or if you were in here watching the stream, you'll be able to see where I'm at. And this is the location to get the Great Sword. For all of those who don't know, I think it's Miyazaki? Anyway, person basically created Elden Ring, Dark Souls, all those things. Big fan of Berserk. And in the last couple games, I think it was, he really started in Dark Souls 2, but he was using the B team there, but Dark Souls 3, he put in the Great Sword from Berserk, or at least a representation of it. This dick here. Oh boy. So what we're doing right now, grabbing the Great Sword, getting my ass fucking handed to me, because I'm just focusing on grabbing the Great Sword. Getting it, and we're getting the fuck out of here. See you later, fuckers. Alright, so we just got the Great Sword. I know this axe is up to level 3 now, but I gotta get this shit up to the Great Sword up to level 3, because if I'm gonna be doing a strength build, I might as well go fucking dig. And might as well use a big fucking sword. Hi, first viewer. Welcome. You can type something into the chat in Twitch, which I gotta get onto it. Wish I knew how to fucking do this better, but I'll get good. I'll get good at streaming one day. I'm only 2 minutes into it. Hey, I got a third one. 3 followers. That's 3 more than I had yesterday. Anyway, so, as I was just saying, grab the Great Sword from that location over there. I'll show it on my map one more time. Thanks, never typed in chapter 4. Hey, what's up, Blues? But this is where you get the Great Sword right here. And since I was asked to do a strength build, this is the new sword that I will be using. But since this is a very high level area, we're going to get the fuck out of here. And we're going to do a little bit more exploring. So we basically explored all this area yesterday, showed you guys how to get to the island, showed you guys how to get as many fucking, what was those things? Smithing shards to get something up to level 3 as fast as possible. We're going to start moving across the map. We're going to probably go down here, fight a couple bosses, and maybe even go and attack. Oh, I'm out of the map because I'm about to get invaded, I think. I'm probably going to get invaded. But I'm going to go back down to the south of the map and just explore a little bit more, try and show some shit that you guys can get if you're still struggling with the beginning part. But we'll explore this part much later in the game. Still can't go into my map. It is ruining the stream. Something random. Anyway. Hey, okay. You just missed, showed people where to get the Great Sword. It's right up here. So way the fuck. So here's your map. Way the fuck over here. It's because we're going to start using the Great Sword. Alright. See if I can teleport now. There we go. We're going to start moving south in the map. And just start exploring that area because there's a lot of places where we can get Sacred Tears to try and buff up how much we can heal. And try and get some more golden seeds so we can get more flasks. But we're also going to try and get to the second main boss of the game. What is his name? Margit, the Ill Omen or something like that. So we're going to go and try and get that guy too. First, let me show you this fucking thing. Heavy as fuck. As you notice now, my roll's changed. When you get your equipment load much higher, you can see mine's 48 of 59. If it is not 75% or lower, your roll is going to be a heavy roll or a fat man roll. Fat man roll, not a lot of mobility, doesn't really help your poise all that much, but you're able to carry a little bit more. However, you kind of miss out on your armor because you're going to be going back down to a skinny roll, which kind of helps out. All my helmets are 4. These are the same weight. Everything's the same weight. So what I need to do is I need to get more endurance so I can start carrying this thing around and start actually using it. But I want to show you what it can do. So he's going to be our subject. This is unupgraded. Look at that reach though. Still almost hit him. We get more poise with it because it is a heavy weapon. It does eat up our stamina. Mainly also because we are using so much heavy armor. The more armor you got, the more stamina it's going to use. So making sure you can utilize less armor because you got such a big weapon. You got to put more endurance on so you can at least have a better stamina management. Also, I think the more armor you got, slower your stamina regen is. So knowing how your armor is set up, how much armor you have, the equipment load that you got, pretty important. Kind of have to know what you're doing. But still one-shotting shit. That's how fucking good this sword is. It's also got like a decent block too. I mean, it doesn't do total damage mitigation, but it's not bad. This bat is beginning to piss me the fuck off. Still missing. There we go. But for now, we're going to keep the axe. Because it is stronger, and we can actually carry it with some decent armor right now. Remember, we're still pretty early in the beginning. And even if you don't have a shield, you can still block and do a guard counter. You will take some damage because you are not going to be able to get all the damage mitigation because you're not using a shield. But it's not that bad. Alright. But I wanted to show that off. We're going to get some more shards in a little while. Start upgrading our shit. First and foremost, we are heading here. Mainly because there is another boss I want to go kill. And I told you there's some other weapons I wanted to show you, and this is one of those bosses that will give you a weapon. That guy just deserved it. Alright, so you see how you put a marker, you can actually see it from way the fuck far away. So you can see exactly where you're going, across all those hills. So we're going to be exploring down south real quick. Also, since it is nighttime, you know what? Since it is nighttime, well, I'm gonna hit a piece of grace, and then I'm gonna show you guys 2 more bosses because there is a day-night cycle in this game, and since there is a day-night cycle, there are day and night bosses that only show up during certain times of the day. One looks creepy as fuck, and I definitely want to show that one off because some people don't even know about it. And then there's one that basically everybody knows about, but not that hard to beat. So let me get close to where this boss is. And we'll hit up the day-night cycle, use that, and show off the other 2 bosses. But this boss, he's got a pretty cool weapon. So if you're going to go for a kind of quality build, or you're going to need some strength but mostly dexterity, this is going to be a sword for you. Also, if you like bleed damage, you're definitely going to like this sword. So LK, you might want to look out for this one. Oh, I can level up. Let's go with the endurance. I need about 500. Oh my goodness. Remember, I'm a veteran player. Of course, I was going back to that one on fucking purpose. Anyway. Keep traveling down south. If you look for these little markers right here, so you see this one, it looks like a circle. We also have this one over here, and there's a couple more over here. Those are basically areas where you're going to fight a boss. They basically tell you that right away. You teleport in, you fight a boss. I just wanted to be part of the gangbang. Don't need to be invited. So those right there, these guys right here, the thing that I just killed, those are called demi-humans. I don't know what they do with the story yet. Haven't gone that far. Haven't researched it that much. But there is an Ashen spell that I can't remember where I got it from. But you get to summon a whole gang of just fucking demi-humans to go and attack somebody. I haven't also used it because I think it's cheating, because it makes things too easy. So that's just me handicapping myself again. And apparently you can summon somebody around for this boss. I just found out. I saw it earlier. But it's not that hard of a boss to beat by yourself. If you got a heavy weapon, he will be stunned. You just do have to watch out for his, well, his disorienting attack pattern, I guess is the best way to call it. So if you were actually on the stream where I was with my friend, Blues, we actually fought this boss during the demo. He was in a different place. He was way more up north. But this guy does give you a cool weapon now. He has great movement. He can two-shot me. And he has disappearing moves, just like in Bloodborne with the that bone. He can disappear, come at you. Oh. Alright, so a couple of his moves. If you stay really far away from him, he's going to do a disappearing trick to try and catch up to you. He will keep spamming that stuff until he catches up to you. He will do a one with, he drags his claw across the ground. He'll do a slash up with you with his fist, and then he's going to come right back down to you with a jumping forward attack. And then another one, which is basically looks like High Time from Devil May Cry, where he's going to do a sideways swing. Then he's going to take a quick pause, come up into the air, and then slam back down on you. He's not all that hard to beat. You just gotta make sure you're watching out for him. I was a little impatient. But if you notice, he was flinching. He was taking some damage. He was taking quite a bit of damage, definitely on the jumping attacks, but if you noticed, he is very susceptible to these ones right here. Kind of reminds me of Artorias from Dark Souls. I'm willing to trade on that part. See? You get a little distance, he will come at you with that. More distance. Big swing. Watch his big swing. Go in. Trade with him. That's fine. See? Not that hard. Just wanted to show off its moves for the first one. Bloodhound's Fang. This is a special type of weapon. Show you in a second. But it's a curved greatsword. So if you like curved greatswords, this is going to be right up your alley. It also does bleed damage. Great for dexterity. Great for quality. Oh, I'm way too high level. Like, if you remember the stream last night, I was just fucking marching through shit. Like, I showed you guys how to do it without leveling up. And then I actually leveled up to show you guys what you were able to, like, what you're now capable of. But yeah. Let me show you this fucking sword. You need 18 strength and 17 dexterity. As you can see, it's a dex scaling weapon. Show you what it looks like. Look how fucking cool that is. Other things that it can do. It is found right over here. Again, if you look at any of these big blue fucking circles right here, that's where you go to. At the very bottom, it says passive effects causes blood loss buildup. So when you were fighting those gargoyles, if you remember yesterday, or if you've already been doing it, you go into dungeons, little gargoyles with forked hatchets and greatswords. Whenever they hit you, there was this little meter, red meter. That was basically your blood loss buildup. Once it fills up, you take a huge amount of damage. This sword does the same thing against enemies. So they can do it to you, while you can also do the same thing to them. This is just the greatsword version of it. I actually have a character that actually uses this sword. It's pretty fucking good. So, tons of weapons that you guys have seen so far. It's just depending what do you want to use. I have so many characters right now because there's so many weapons I want to use. But let's go ahead and get back to the axe. Alright. We're going to keep traveling south. Yep, and we're going to head toward this bridge right here. Because I'm going to show you where you can find another golden seed. So yesterday I showed you where to find a golden seed. It's on the way to the castle. But there's one more inside a fort. If you jump from too high, that's why I did it. If you jump from too high with your horse, you can die. I know the fall damage is a little ridiculous in this game compared to the other ones, but even if you're on your horse and you fall from too far, you can die. Even if you double jump on the fall, like you jump with your horse, you fall down, like you make sure you jump off first, and then you double jump right before you hit the ground. There's been cases where I just still die, just because the height is just too much. So make sure you're being careful with that stuff. Because I think I was talking to somebody yesterday, they were like, you can't even die even if you fall. Yeah, you can. Happens right there. So just be careful. Yeah, we can do this real quick. Crab versus your horse, you're gonna win. Crab can't really do shit against you while you're on the horse. You're too fast. You can only attack from the front. Staying behind it, that's the sweet spot. Really not all that hard. Here is another Ash of War. Grab and go. It's unsheathed, so that is a dex build, kind of being used with katanas. If you're going to be doing stuff with katanas, then definitely look into something. I heard there's like a gravity katana. Like you can do something and bring everybody in or some shit like that. It's a fucking weird weapon, but so many weapons you guys get to use. I'm getting stuck. That was an annoyance. Stop it. Some more advice: when you're facing down a group of people, use your environment. Get them into a hallway, get them onto rocks, you want to force the 1v1 so you're not just fighting 5 fucking people at the same time. It can be done. It's not easy, but it can absolutely be done. If you have assholes like that who are just shooting bullshit at you the whole goddamn time, kill the archers first. There's another one up there. He's also an asshole. That's the thing that sucks about the axe. The hitbox is really just one placement. That greatsword you saw, since it's a big wide area, you got a better chance of hitting things. After I'm done killing these guys, there is a treasure chest here. So if you ever see like groups of enemies like this, or kind of like a fortified place, oh, I got the second ore pit. You can absolutely assume that there is a treasure chest for you to grab. And here's ours. This one is for Dex 2. It's basically a giant rapier. I don't really use rapiers, or I haven't even got a chance to even try and test that one out, but I'm kind of interested in it. You kill the leaders, these guys start to bow down, like they don't want to be killed, but eventually get back up to fight you. So, best choice, kill them all. Like God sorting them out. Alright. Where the fuck is my souls? Oh, right over here. Probably should grab those. Ah, it's over there. Damn, we suck again. Alright, grab my souls. Eventually. Nice. Ah, we can get another level. We can explore over here. This is just basically something that is going to replenish your FP, so if you're using that, that's something you can use. Almost killed myself twice, mainly because I'm a good player. Get all the way back down here. They always take damage, but that time it was not nearly as far off. Fuck that guy. So you see that big contraption in the back? That's the one shooting all those explosive arrows. It's actually easier if you just rush it. Rush to the back. These guys take a while. Kill them. Stone sword keys. If you find these two gargoyles, basically it looks like they're going to town on each other. You basically put that stone sword key into the forehead and you can open up secret passages. Alright, we make sure we explore this area. We killed everything. But we get this right here. We get 3 smithing stones. So if we look back at our inventory, we are at 11. If I get 1 more, I can start working on that greatsword. I gotta start putting my levels into endurance just so I can carry the fucking greatsword. It's 23 pounds. Pop our grace. So remember, I did say the battle axe is a good beginning weapon, but we're going to go with the greatsword because it's a fucking greatsword. Why would I not go with the greatsword? Alright, we're up to 62.5 pounds we can now carry. Let's see. Still make me heavy loaded. I think a few more levels, maybe 2 or 3, I'll be able to start using it. But here is our new person we gotta talk to. And she has a quest that is on the way. So we're gonna talk to her. Let her talk.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle, my soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
Fucking helmet was that guy wearing?
Please, if you wouldn't mind, he can be stubborn.
It looked like he was wearing cancer as a fucking helmet. Anyway. Got a letter. Moved down to Castle Morn. It's all along the way. There's a caravan. Usually a caravan means we get a weapon or something. There's a giant. Looks like a dog. Got a guy laying out right there. A couple more dogs. Couple things we can do. Enemies can hit each other, especially if they're different enemies, and like this giant, for example, can kill everything here. So let's see if we can get him to kill everything here. Wait for it. Come on, guy. And you reap all the benefits. But we're not quite done yet, because also, fuck this guy. Again, that's just me fucking being a good player missing again. Can't believe he hasn't hit this guy yet. He's literally just standing fucking in front of him. This guy's aim is worse than mine. There we go. Let's bring this giant over here now. Because there is a lot of things to kill. Different enemies. They got cleavers. They got wings. They got tails. That's fine. Again, still fine. Remember, Giant's weakness, his heals. Break his legs. If we can only hit his fucking legs. God, my aim is fucking getting worse as we play. Fuck it. He's got his sword out now, finally. You're a good person. I can't kill dogs, you know that. They're precious. Break his kneecap, he goes down. And fuck you. Yeah, it's a pretty easy way to clear the area. I might have been able to just do it faster by myself, but I mean, if you kind of suck and you just don't want to do it, you got all those dogs to do it for you. And speaking of which, or basically that giant to kill all the dogs to do it for you, you get a Morning Star. That's a blunt hammer-like weapon, causes bleed damage. It's pretty good, pretty fast. If I can find a second one, I'd definitely run a build with that. Collect our shit. Jump down. We're gonna keep pushing. I'll explore up there later, but we're gonna try and get to Castle Morn. Tell her I said hi. Thanks for popping in when you could. Alright, so over here we got a merchant. Always talk to the merchants. Let's see, he has a stone king, or a stone sword key. Grab that shit. He also has a great sword, so if you wanted to dual wield great swords, getting this one and that one you got earlier in the game, this allows you kind of do it. And we're going to grab it anyway, just because I have the money for it. He also has a medallion that's going to raise your HP, so again, if you're having trouble, this is some of the guy you want to see. He has armor, got some shields, arrows. He tells you how to start beating demi-human mobs, and a medallion that's going to just basically keep you with some more health. Alright. But let's go ahead and get into Castle Morn. If I can get one more fucking smithing shard, we're gonna go get that greatsword upgraded. I'm trying to remember where another one might be. I could farm for it, but that's gonna be boring on stream. If it's not already boring enough. Alright, big ass arrow just means big ass giant. All the way the fuck over there. He just came into view. Alright, we utilize our environment. Push toward him, keep to the right. Takes a long time to shoot. There it goes. You now have now you have that long pause. You can push to him. Again, giant. You just need to stay right here by his ankles. 2 heavy charge attacks. Go up to his chest. And he's done. And here we are at Castle Morn. Now I brought you here just because of this cool fucking weapon that's here. If we decided, we can use this weapon too. But I definitely wanted to show you too. long elevator ride up. So when we get up here, if you're using a heavy weapon just like this great axe right here that only has one point of contact instead of a big swing, dogs and fast animals might be the bane of your existence. It takes a while to take that hit. You can kill them in one shot, but there's a lot of quick attacks that they have that can keep interrupting you while you're fighting somebody. So the best thing I have for him, guard, and counter. That works for one. Let's say you got 3 of these motherfuckers. Take out one as fast as you can with a jumping attack. Use your jumping R1s, or just your R1s in general, something that sweeps the area. For the axe, it's going to be R2. However, because it starts off on a high place and goes in low, you'll actually only get half of that swing that may connect. So if you get them on that good swing, right, like right there, make sure you're using 2 real quick. That stun is going to probably keep them in place. You got these guys over here warshipping or just getting like fucking rallied, something. You can either backstab them, but you don't want to aggro them all at once. One at a time, pick them all off. You notice that I got 2 coming. So I'll chill. I'll take out the one on the right since he's closer. Pre-swing, probably not the best idea. I can take that hit, they don't hit all that hard. We still have 1, 2, 3, and a big one left. Top off of your health. You can use your sneak. Take out the one that is furthest away. This is going to be our Huckleberry. He's dead. Now we got all 3. Focus the smaller ones first. And now you got this guy. You can backstab him. He does have a lot of moves that reach for that backstab. When he comes back in, hit him with your charge R2. And you get basically half of his health off. Basically pick and choosing who you want to fight. Now, if you wanted to be, like, have an easier way of doing this, you can go into your thing, you can grab throwing knives, and you can put those on. And you could have just picked the ones that you wanted to kill. Hey, I am talking, sir. As boring as it may be, I am talking. Alright, 2 paths we can go. We went up here. We got this back way we can go. We're gonna go over here just because, just in case, we might get something. Check the room. Got a treasure chest. Grab that shit. Ooh, claymore. Fucking love claymores. So we got a bastard sword and a claymore now. Let's look at the claymore real quick. Lion's claw. Oh, that looks like Artorias' shit. Oh, I fucking love that. I might say fuck the great sword and go with this just because of how fucking cool that is. That's cooler than it needs to be. Oh, damn it, that's so... That's... I don't know. I don't know now. We could also run double picks. Oh, go here. I think this just looks cool. I can do it. Oh, that's so cool. Ah, man. So many things I want to try and run. We have more people in chat. Tell me what you want. You guys could have told me what you want to run. But I gotta get good at streaming or else, you know, that shit's not gonna fucking happen. Alright. Climb up this fucking ladder. At one point I want to see how many times I can say the word fuck in a whole entire stream. Top off our health. Everybody's fighting each other. Let them aggro each other. Take out the ones on the outside. Especially that one, because he would have shot you. And that would have annoyed you. You probably would have got flinched and then probably died. The guys with wings are the priority. Mainly because you have fought these guys before, you know what they can do. Alright. You think that's where we stop? Nope. We can drop off right here. Which is what we're going to do. Take him out. Push forward. Usually it's better for you guys to get the drop on them before they can get the drop on you. If you're playing too passive, then you're probably going to get hurt. That's fucking annoying though. This is going to be close. Missed it. Want to try and bring him down. There we go. Gotta get out there. There we go. Caught him. Fuck you. It's amazing that I'm fucking alive right now. I have no health. Fucking none. Right. Over there is something important, but since we're about to die, we're gonna go ahead and grab this grace. Probably have enough to level up. Nope. Alright. Alright, since we grab this grace, can't get back up here. Only way we're going to be able to get back over there is if we teleport. See? No way to get back in there. But we'll do that a little bit later because we got to put that, give that letter. Or we should probably do it now before I go and kill the boss. Alright. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so that letter we got earlier from that, what's her name? Marina? Her dad is actually up there on that path. If we kept going, problem was we were probably going to die. So we went and grabbed the grace. We were going to pop this lever. This thing's going to come back down. And this time we're heading straight for him. And it's not actually that hard to get there. 1 second. Alright, grab this elevator, we're going right back up. Alright, so I showed you one path. We got that claymore, we got that cool looking weapon art that I'm now debating on just fucking maining the claymore. Just because how cool that shit was. We run all the way back here. We kind of want to make sure we got one clear shot to that guy in the back. One guy followed. He ain't shit. Oh, more shit than I guess. The shit pushed in on stream right there. Fucking nailed it. And that's what happens when you get too fucking cocky. But it's not that bad. We're not that far from our bonfire, so we're just going to grab that shit. Go back in, kill the guy with pumpkin head, and we're going to go and complete that next part of that quest that we got. Problem is, we gotta wait for all that fucking elevator to come back. Foot and mouth, yep. You know me too well. Fucking nailed it. I should probably just call this the Get Good Scream. Or Get Good Stream. Classic cuts. I think that's like, what, the third time I've actually died on this stream, though? That's too many. Alright. Same thing, let's just not get killed this time. Got our souls. Fuck this guy. Fuck him in particular. Alright, this guy's actual name is fucking Pumpkinhead. You can just walk up behind him. He's sad. So... I don't know, I guess this is assisted suicide? Fucking guard. But 2 big charge attacks, he goes down into a repose state, and then you kill him. There's our smithing stones. Now I can get that greatsword up to 3. Alright. So remember where we just said fuck it and we went for the grace earlier? We could have just went this path, went right up this ladder, checked up this guy's skirt. And here we are. Same place. 2, big swing. See? We were up there. We dropped off, came in right here. Now we just got those 2 arrow guys. Fucking annoying as all hell. This time, we're pushing in. Come on, you fuck. Made that one look a lot easier than last time, right? Alright. This time we're pushing down this way. We could have jumped off there and went up this ladder, but no big deal. Oh, bane of my existence, finally. And there's another guy behind us. Okay. This fucking sucks. Pushed right into a corner. And that guy got a headshot. God damn it. They're really just trying to fuck me. Alright. Made distance from this fucking guy, these annoyances. This is what also sucks about the fucking Great Axe. No damn reach. Well, that's new. At least it got him down here. And Grace is right there, and I'm just doing this real quick. So, not that big of a deal. Alright. Up this way. Talk to this guy on this bench. This is her dad.
There's a face I've not seen before.
I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself.
Well, you can see how things have turned out.
The menials have all rebelled.
They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Alright, so basically, if anybody played Dark Souls before, that's just a sacrificial ring. You put it, let's say you die, you lose all your souls. Well, you got a long way back to get those souls. You pop this one on into your talisman slot.
I see.
I'll tell you after this part.
Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Alright. So this is your talisman slot. If I lost my souls, or if I had a shit ton of them and I was afraid of losing them, I pop this on. If I get killed, instead of my souls being like gone forever, this will keep them there. So if I die, the souls come with me if they're already on me, or if I have died and I need to go get them back and I still get killed, you have another shot of getting them. So this is what the sacrificial twig does. Alright. So that part of the quest we're done. We're going to go ahead and move on. All the way over here. Just going to hop the wall. And we're back. And we can level up again. And also, let me check my equipment real quick. I got 1800. I don't know how much this will give me. Let's see. I'm going to grab some more runes, so I'll wait until I get to the next one. But after this, I'm pretty sure I can upgrade that great sword, and then we're going to start using that. Now, two ways I could have went. I could go this way. Or I could have just fallen off and grabbed that item right there. And then fallen down and moved on out. But I wanted to show you this way first. The reason is because we can sneak up on this guy. And if we were to go in here at a different time, there'd be rats in here, it'd be a bitch to do. Because those rats are right there on the outside. And he's right here next to me. Hey. Last time I was in there, there was rats. All this other bullshit. Or that might be a different... But, kill these guys, they're not paying attention. Easy fucking rooms. These things, weak to fire. I don't have fire on me. I ignore them. They're slow, they move very slow, they don't hit all that hard. Not worth my time. You can still walk behind them. Still walk behind them. Charge or attack. He doesn't like that. And he's dead. When you knock somebody down and they're just basically a fodder enemy, charge your R2, give a big hit. So if you're using a heavy weapon, it's going to be nice. If you're using, I don't know, a quicker weapon, at least like a long sword, you're going to get a thrust in there. That's still great on the guard break, and you get a little bit more distance. Twin Blade Talisman. Show you what this one is. Enhances final hit of chain attacks. So chain attacks are basically your R1s. R1, 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 R1. It does basically your combo, that's your chain attack. So more chains you hit, better it is. If you have a fast hitting weapon, this is going to be really good for you. If you have something like I got, probably not. But it's better than what I got right here. I mean, I do have a roar, but we'll put this one. Nothing else up here. Won't fall. The fall damage, like the fall rate in this game compared to the others is a little fucking ridiculous to me. Like you can fall from fucking so far. Alright. See those bushes? If we land for the bushes, some of them will break your fall. There's definitely a part in one of the castles that will show that. So if you see bushes down there, sometimes you just gotta take that risk and just go for the fall. Alright. We're coming to the end of this place. It's a lot of jumping, a lot of that stuff. Here, you gotta have measured falls. More fit smithing stones. Use your camera angle to make sure you're falling in the right way. If you're thinking that you just need to fall off right there, you don't. Go to the side, grab this part right here. This is the part with the rats. And that asshole right there. So, big weapon, heavy weapon, rats, not the best best time for you. So, we tried to kill these guys at the same time. Didn't work, but able to use that environment, get the rats in a line. And now it's all one shot for each one. That's not good. See that right there. Rats fucking suck because they can make you flinch. So right when you're in the middle of something, they'll hit you, they'll make you flinch, and somebody else is usually going to come by and finish you off. One of the most fucking annoying things in the world.